So guys, I'm gonna try to make sure the AC isn't blasting in the mic this time. But guys, one of the biggest things when it comes to getting set up, right, with our trading community or with entrepreneurship or with whatever business model or, industry that you're looking to do, right? The biggest thing is getting onboarded correctly, right? Getting launched, quote unquote, launched, set up correctly. Right, getting the expectations set for you, and getting on a call with somebody who is going to guide you into the right direction. I think that's the biggest thing. 110%. Again, if you guys are not already making at minimum $10,000 per month to the bank from trading withdrawals, then you need to listen, right? And that's just the honest truth. But you really have to look at yourself over the last 6 months, 12 months, because consistency is everything. Yeah, you can make 10K in 1 month, 20K in 1 month from trading, but if you're not doing that consistently, then what's the point, right? Obviously, you're gonna have better months, worse months, etc. I'm saying average, right? On average, if you're not at least making that money to where you don't have to work a job, to where you're making enough money to completely live off of trading, then this is important for you guys to listen to. Because a lot of people come in, even myself, I've done this plenty of times. Where I've thought I've already got it down, I already know what I'm doing, X, Y, and Z, and all that has done is prolonged my success. All that has done is prolonged me learning and me actually getting to where I want to get to, right? It is so hot right now. I really need to put this AC on without it blasting the mic. Okay, maybe down here. But, yeah, this is huge, guys. So again, if you're not making 120K a year, that's basically what I would say. If you're not making 120K a year already trading, then there is some type of problem, whether that's a scalability issue, whether that's a psychological issue, whether that is a mindset issue, whatever it is, there's something that's not right. And that's fine. You don't have to be a perfect trader when you're coming into our community, right? You don't have to be a perfect trader when you're going into a community. You don't have to be a perfect salesman if you're going into your sales job. You don't have to be a perfect real estate agent when you first get your license. But the point is that you have to do this when it comes to really anything. I'm gearing it towards trading because that's where a lot of the audience is. But really, it comes down to really anything. Like, you got to look at yourself and be like, okay, am I already making at least 10K a month? I mean, guys, 10K a month is not a lot of money at all. It's not a lot of money whatsoever. At all. There's not a lot of freedom that you could get with 10K a month. There's just not. And yes, people look at that threshold and they're like, yo, that's good. That's a really good good amount of money. I did very well. Yes, awesome, fantastic. But it's not financial freedom whatsoever. It's not time freedom whatsoever. Maybe, yes, you can quit your job, obviously. You can live off of that. Amazing. But we want to help you scale past 10K a month. For example, with our community, again, we have onboarding calls, we have one-on-one coaching, we have training sessions, we have a lot of stuff that we give for free when it comes to live sessions, when it comes to the academy, when it comes to millionaire traders that are giving their signals and their ideas in the markets, of course, but for the most part, not for every single person, but it's only going to get you so far. Well, Nick, I know what I'm doing. You could bring up any excuse. I know what I'm doing. I've already invested into mentorship. I've been doing this for a long time. I already know what's wrong. The truth is that if you really knew what was going wrong with your trading, then you would have fixed it by now. You could give me any excuse in the book. Well, I already know what's happening. I already invested into mentorship. I've already tried these different strategies. X, Y, and Z. It all comes down to, if you already knew what you were doing wrong, you would have fixed it by now. And if not, then you're just being stupid. Yo, what is good with my camera, bro? That's why it's so important that when you guys get set up with the trading or with anything, that you go through a proper onboarding call, you go through a proper launch call, you talk to people to see, okay, what is the best step for me, right? Look at that person that is making the money that you want to make, doing that thing that you want to do, and tell me that, and ask them what it is that you should do. It's so simple. It's very simple. If that person is making the money you want to make, you need to shut up, lower your ego, ask them what to do. Now, This came to my mind right now. If they're not making that money through actually doing that thing, then that's different, right? I used to be in an MLM company where it was, well, you're not making 100K a month, so you should listen to this person about trading. Well, no, you didn't make 100K a month trading. You made 100K a month by marketing, right? A lot of those people in those companies did not make the money that they were making through trading, and they're trying to teach you how to trade. That's why that whole company fell, right? That's a separate thing. That's a whole separate thing. So again, you have to verify and make sure that that person is making the money that you're wanting to make, doing the thing that you're looking to do. It has to be through that. It cannot be from them selling you or marketing from something else, or, you know, maybe they're trust fund babies or whatever, or they make all their money on social media. That is not what you want to look for. That is not it. That is not the thing that you want to do. Right? Because then you're investing into false advertising. You're investing into the wrong type of mentorship, because you're investing into someone who has no idea what they're doing and the thing that you want to do. So that's important. Huge. This is a massive statement right here. Now, another side note. Right? Another side note here. People always come to me and they're like, well, Nick, you should do this. You should do that. Yeah? Why should I do it? Oh, well, you can make this much money. You can make that much money a month. You can make this and that. Okay, can I make $1 million? Yeah, but you know, yeah, you can. You just need to do this, that, and the third, and the fourth, and the fifth, and the sixth, and the seventh, and the eighth. Bro, this is just a completely side note that I thought of, and I'm like, why would I do that business when I have to have 18, 20 different things go right for me to make $1 million? The goal isn't for you to make 50K, I'm assuming. Very rarely is it for make a quick little bag. But the goal for you is to become a millionaire, correct? Say correct. Correct. Yes. The goal is for you to make $1 million. So people always come to me with these opportunities. This is so funny. And they're like, well, Nick, you can make 20K a month, 50K a month, 30K a month. Can I make $1 million? Period. That's the question. Stop all this other stuff. Can I make $1 million? Okay, yes, but I need 14 different things to go right for it to work. Oh, well, Nick, so-and-so is making this much in the company. Oh, really? The owner of the fucking company is making $1 million? No shit. He's the owner of the company. He's the one that's running the company. He's the one that's literally at the top. You're not going to get to the top. I'm not going to get to the top unless we start our own company. So why are you trying to recruit me to something that you're not going to make $1 million on? Broke people. Logic. I don't know. For example, trading, 100%. There's a track record by traders, millions of traders making millions of dollars. Why? Because there's $6 trillion in the market. You do not have to be a owner or a CEO of trading to make $1 million. You do not have to be an owner of a crypto to make $1 million with crypto. That's the difference between investing in trading and running an MLM company, or running a solar company, or not running, but trying to join a company and make millions of dollars with them. Yes, you can make a quick bag, but again, ask yourself, where's that proven track record of other people, not the owner, not the vice president? Where's that track record of the other people that came in and made millions and millions and millions of dollars? If there's only a few, it's bullshit. Right? Again, track record. How long? Has it been decades? 50, 100 years? Has it been decades? Or has it been 5 years? 2 years? 3 years? Side note, I know this is so funny that I thought about that. Because people always come to me and I'm like, and you know what I would do? They would come to me and they'll tell me like, yo, Nick, you can make a lot of money selling fucking solar. You can make millions of dollars selling life insurance, bro, which I do have my life insurance license. Fun fact. Never actually did it, but I got it just for the fun of it. You can make millions of dollars doing this, doing that. And I would be like, yeah, I'm open-minded. I'll hear you out. But I want you to also hear what I have. Because I could show you 30K, 40K, 50K in a month. I could show you that. I could show you a bank statement of 100K in deposits in a month. I could do. Oh no, you don't want to listen? Okay. What? So this is so funny. So it's a complete side note. It's so off topic of the video, but I want these videos to just be of me talking as well, not just specific topics. But that's just so funny. And yeah, it's kind of funny. I'm like, bro, unless you come to me and you're making $1 million a month, or even at least 100K or 200K a month, then I'll listen to you. Right? But again, going back to trading, guys, if you're not making 10K a month, 20K a month already, then you need to stop talking and you need to just listen to somebody. That's the God honest truth. That is the God honest truth. Because why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? It doesn't make any sense. Why would you not get the help? Why would you not get the extra guidance to cut your learning curve in half? No wonder you're however old and you still haven't made millions of dollars. No wonder. Really think about it. If the shoe fits, if it hurts, then this is for you. Right? You really gotta think. There's 20-year-olds that are making millions of dollars. There are people right now making millions of dollars in trading and whatever. Right? There's people making a lot of money now. Again, you need to come in. You need to try to find the top people that are making the money that you want to make and go talk to them and just ask them what you think you should do. That's in any industry. I'm not even just talking about trading. Right? When I came into trading, that's what I did. If you guys watch my other video, you would find out the 9 different things on what I wish I knew when I started, who to listen to, all this other stuff. But right now, it's a different video. So if you want to watch that, go watch that. But what you should do, if you're not making that much money, you need to go to that person, you ask them what you should do. And then it just comes down to how coachable you are and your teachability index and how high that number is and your willingness to change. This is fire stuff. This is all in Your Wish Is Your Command by Brian Trudeau? No, Kevin Trudeau. Kevin Trudeau, fire audiobook. If you guys could find that, it's fire. It's not even public. Your Wish Is Your Command by Kevin Trudeau. Amazing. Every single person should watch that. Your teachability index, your coachability, your willingness to change, your willingness to accept change. Honestly, I'm going to make a whole separate video about that. That's fire stuff. That stuff right there will completely change your life. So I'm honestly going to make a whole different video about that. But it comes down to those factors. Your willingness to change, your willingness to accept change, your willingness to be coachable, teachable. That is your correlation to your income. If you're not willing to change, not willing to learn, be coachable, and just accept the fact that, yes, I have to do X, Y, and Z to get to X, Y, and Z, then you're going to be stuck at a certain level at 2K, 5K a month, less than 10K a month. Right? So again, you want to scale past 30, 40, 50K a month with trading. Less work. You guys know where to find me. You guys know where to find the people that are winning in the community. If you want to do it in your own industry, go find the person who's making that money, not the CEO who's making it through marketing. Go find the person who's making it doing what you're doing and learn from them and ask them what to do. Right? If you're in a job, you can't go to your CEO, president, and ask them, how do I get like you? They're not going to want you to get like them. That's a job. You can't climb. You could climb the ladder slowly over 40 years, but that's the whole, there's no point then. You want to be able to climb into an industry, not a job, because you're going to be stuck at a certain level. You can only go so far with a job, but in an industry where you could scale, sales, investing, trading, cryptos, etc. So that's my gems for you guys. I'm going to make another video about that. I gotta write that down. That stuff's fire. But subscribe, like, comment, etc. Happy Tuesday. Markets are busting right now. Leave a comment on your thoughts. And I'm going to leave my Instagram, Discord, and the WAP per usual in the description. So I'm going to catch you guys later. Peace.